a year and a half, Bob Casey has been ahead of Rick Santorum in the polls, often by a wide margin. But NBC 10's Steve Highsmith asks, why then are some Democrats worried?
Like a rodeo rider, is Bob Casey just trying to make it to the bell?
The Casey people have just let the Santorum people define them in every way.
Political analyst Randall Miller concluding that Bob Casey appears to be backing into victory instead of grabbing.
He's never shown any fire. Never has made the case that I stand for X, Y, and Z. Come, line up behind me and we're going to actually do something. It always has been that, hey, I'm not Santorum.
Thanks again. The Casey camp denies Casey doesn't stand for something and says any vagueness will clear up in the final big spending weeks of the campaign. Some Democrats say Casey's strategy may have helped him by keeping the focus on Santorum, but privately some very nervous Democrats tell me they fear Casey lacks a killer instinct.
Senator.
Remember this killer line by Lloyd Bentsen after Dan Quayle compared himself to John Kennedy?
Jack Kennedy was a friend of mine. Senator, you're no Jack Kennedy.
Well, when Rick Santorum went personal in the first debate,
I think his father would be very upset if he were alive today and heard him be supportive of something like this.
No Lloyd Bentsen moment followed for Casey.
Well, I was very angry. I was trying not to express too much anger.
Bob Casey says Santorum's remarks showed him to be desperate. Senator Santorum's campaign, however, says assertions that it's been unfairly negative are ridiculous and that Pennsylvanians want someone who will definitely fight for them. Randall Miller says Casey should be concerned about leadership.
He has to eliminate the image that he's weak, that in fact that he's a wimp.
Miller believes Casey has time to do that. The Casey campaign insists it will not let Santorum attacks go unanswered.
Here we go.
And as both sides know, in politics and rodeo, you either ride to the bell or get tossed by the bull. Steve Highsmith, NBC 10 News.